All right, all right. So that was my boy. What's up? What's up? I got
Mhm.
a special guest on today. Somebody that I've known for several years now. Um, I've watched his career grow. He's a friend of the show, uh, and he's doing the damn thing, y'all. Well, help me welcome 3081. What's up, boy?
How y'all doing, man? It's good to be back in the building.
Hey. Yeah, back in the building. I see you doing big things out there. I saw that video and everything. So get us caught up on your career. Where you been? What's up? How you moving these days?
Well, right now, just got a couple singles I'm dropping, releasing. Uh, Fucking with my swag, the one that you watched on YouTube. That's one of my newest ones. Then I got a couple more singles I'm dropping this year, man. So y'all stay tuned. Um, that's really what we've been working on. Robert Productions with Robert Williams, man. We just been sitting down working on getting all this stuff together and stuff like that. So
Yeah, Robbo is a hustler, man. You got a great person to be behind you in your career. Now I've noticed that your sound has changed a little bit uh, uh, in a couple of years. Tell me what that's about.
so basically, I've just been you know, just trying new things out, new sounds. The game's always changing every year, so I just decided to bring something a little bit different to the table.
Yeah, yeah. So who's doing your production?
I got 5 producers I work with now. Rye Bread is one of the producers I work with. I got some other producers as well that you'll be seeing on my new YouTube videos, music videos I'm gonna be dropping this year. So definitely a lot of new producers, a lot of new sounds, and a lot of new energy bringing on these songs.
Okay, so your new sound is intentional then.
You said my new sound is what?
Intentional. You're doing it with purpose.
Yes, 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 yes. Just trying to bring something
Yeah,
unique, different, something that's just out of this world to the music. So that's it.
yeah, yeah. So where are your producers out of? Any particular cities or
Uh,
Vegas,
two of my, two of
LA?
my two of my producers is from Atlanta, and then one's from LA, and then one's from Colorado.
Okay.
So they all around.
And
I love all type of beats. So I just pick and choose. So I work with all types of producers.
yeah, so the two that that are out of Atlanta, are they on either one of these tracks? The Focus My Swag or Tough?
Tough is one of the producers is from Atlanta. Uh, fucking with my swag, my song on YouTube. That producer is from Denver. So you know how to use one of my city's producers and make something
That's right, because yeah, because you're from Denver. Denver.
from Colorado.
Yeah,
So I had to work with
yeah.
the
So all of us in this business have ups and downs, and we move around. Things happen. We have things that lift us up. We have things that bring us back down. But what keeps you going and on the grind? Because I notice I noticed that you just came back with a vengeance. So what's behind that drive?
my kids push me to that limit, Um, just one that, having determination and having a drive and, um, you got so many people that's, behind you, so you got to come 200% every time, just like yourself doing the radio. You got to come 200% on the radio every time,
Exactly, exactly. And I tell you what I had to do. What I had to do 3081 is I had to step out of my comfort zone. I was combo at the radio station. Everything was all set up for me. The engineer was always there and all of that. But I had to step out of my comfort zone in order to get better.
Right. Sometimes you got to do that. You know, if you stay in Denver, you got to step out your comfort zone. If you stay in LA, you might have to move to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
what you're doing is the correct way. If you're not willing to step out your comfort zone, then you're not really to take it to the next level. So
exactly, exactly. And you're definitely taking your music, your sound to the next level. It's different. It's different. It's not hoes and pimps and bitches and all of that. What do you talk about? What do you talk about in your music?
a lot of stuff I talk about is like, with fucking with my swag is more talking about swag and um talking about juice and sauce and stuff like that. A lot of energy song, a lot of energy in it, really. So, like my song "Tough," that's like a motivational song. So that's more like motivational. Like you need to be tough, you need to be strong in this world. So that's a motivational song. On fucking with my swag, I'm
Yeah.
talking more about you picking out a nice outfit, and then when you walk in the club, you telling somebody, you thinking in your mind, you know how people are, they thinking that, can't nobody see me tonight because I spent 200-300 on my outfit. So that's what that's going for.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. That's a really good song. So, have you ever talked about bitches and hoes in your songs though?
I have, but
You have. Okay, okay, because I couldn't remember whether you did or not. Do you think that uh some of your lyrics now are influenced by your kids? Or now that you have kids, you're being careful what you say, or you just want to
um,
change it up?
I just wanted to change it up. A lot of my old music is really not vulgar and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So uh, I just, with this new music, I just went back to that. Some of my songs, I do have other songs, that are explicit. But on these recent songs that I released, I took it back, to the old 3081, which was, you know, more PG.
Okay, more PG.
Right.
But you don't. Your current music is G.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So, well, that is very interesting. So what have you what is your next move? Are you going to continue to make good music, or what shows are on a really halt right now? So, when are you getting
Right.
back into the studio?
I just been writing. I have a couple singles that I'm about to release. So once I release those singles, I'll probably be back into the studio. I already have songs recorded. But yeah, once I release those, I'll be back in the studio. But just working on um right now. I'm working on just getting everything ready, and then I've been working with some marketing people and stuff like that. That's gonna market my music when it's ready.
Mm, marketing people. So, how did you find them?
Well, they found me, but just
Oh, really?
yeah, just working. I get a lot of like people that go in my inbox and send me emails and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
record labels. Sony Records called me a couple weeks ago. They looked at my numbers and stuff, but and they just told me what I need to do to get my numbers up, uh, so they could work with me. So people call.
Yeah. Yeah, those numbers are important, aren't they?
And them numbers are important. So somebody tell you that them numbers ain't important, they lie.
So which one? So which one of your social medias are you trying to beef up the most? Your Instagram, your Facebook? Which one did Tony Records look at?
Sony Records. They looked at
Yeah.
I all my social media is brand new. I restarted it all. So so they looked at my YouTube and they said, you know, my video I just dropped, it got about 900 views in 2 weeks. They said that's good, but they want to see 9,000. And you know what I'm saying?
They want to see 9. Wow.
They want to see 9,000.
3081. How you gonna make that happen, bro?
Gotta have more people see me, man. More people.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that marketing. Well, hopefully this will help because we're on Facebook. I'm going to share it to your page from my page, and we're on YouTube. I'm going to send you that link, and you can put it on your YouTube page. I mean, anything you can do for exposure.
Yes,
it's awesome right now. And you know what? A lot of people are staying home, so it's a good time to get into it. You know what I mean?
Right. That's why I dropped my video. I dropped my video right in time. You know, as soon as I dropped it, then it was the coronavirus, and I'm like, oh yeah. They get to sit home and watch it now.
They can sit home and watch it. We gonna make sure that everybody knows where to go see it. So these 2 singles that you're releasing, 30. What are you talking about on those? Those are PG as well, as you mentioned, but what are you talking about? I guess a better question is, where does your lyrics come from? Like, what inspires you to write what you write?
Well, on both of those songs, it's really about the beat and the energy. The basically the song came from is first song, "Fucking With My Swag," came from basically, again, people loving to dress, grabbing clothes, and you know, in your mind state, you thinking you the best dressed in the club or a party or whatever. So that's basically a song about being dressed, you know, all the way dressed. I got another song like "Dress Up to Kill." That's kind of like that song too. And then
I remember Dress Up. Go ahead.
Dress Up to Kill. That's another one. I'm gonna be re-releasing that this year too. But it's I like songs that I make a lot of songs that talk about you know, you dressing to impress, you being at your top self. You know what I'm saying? Like, you spending money to look good. People spend money to look good. So, you know, I make songs that go with that type of attire and what you do like that. And then the second song is really like a motivational song. It's talking about you know, you going through a struggle. You might lose your job, lose your house or whatever. But as long as you're tough in life, you know, and you have faith, that you know you'll still be able to overcome it. That's the second song, Tough.
Tough, yeah. I'm gonna play a smidget of that too, so people can hear what that's like. I like Tough. I was impressed with all of the keys that are in the front of it. Now, who did this song? Which one of these producers? Your Atlanta one or your Denver one?
My Atlanta producer did this one. He did the Tough stuff. The Denver producer did the "Fucking With My Swag" beat. So,
yeah.
So it does have more keys than a normal beat.
Yeah, it has more keys. You don't know where you're going with it. You don't know whether you're going to go into some R&B lyrics or whether you come out spitting. But check this out. Your voice has changed. It seemed to me that you had a higher pitched voice a couple of years ago.
Right. I did bring down the tempo and changed it up. You know, change is good. A lot of people don't like change, but change is good. You know, I wanted to try out this new type of voice. You know, and see if the fans would like it. My YouTube numbers looks like they like it. So we're gonna see when Dress Up to Kill drops, if they like that type of high pitch. That was a higher pitch voice. But I normally use the high pitch voice because it's unique, it's different, and everybody's not using a high pitch voice like that.
Right. Because I was used to hear high pitched voice, and when I heard these two tracks, I was like, "Is that him?" When I heard the video, is that him?
Right.
Yeah, it's a big change, but I like it, and I think that Dress to Kill was highly underrated, although it got a lot of hits and a lot of people heard that song. I just think that it was highly underrated, given the social media aspect of it. You understand?
Yes. Yeah, that's why I have to re-release that again, this year, because I think it needed the video I dropped to, it hit about 10K, 10,000 views. But I think if it would have had like a music video to it, kind of like my new single, I think it could have went a little bit higher than that. With the right marketing, again, it's marketed too. You can't just drop a video and put it on YouTube without no marketing. It's gonna sit there.
It's definitely gonna sit there. I mean, those YouTube numbers are hard to drive.
Right.
I'm trying to do more. I just got a channel, and I tell you, I may get one subscriber a week. It's tough. So you really got to let people know that you're out there. But yeah, that Dress to Kill track. I remember I saw you perform that track, and remember you did. Yeah, you took over that show that night. We were so excited. I remember Rob going,
Keith Washington and I'll Be Sure.
Yep. Keith Washington, I'll Be Sure. Who else was there? I think those were.
Shanta Gibson was there.
Yeah. Shanta Gibson was there. She's moved. She's not in Las Vegas anymore. Man, what a void. We definitely miss her.
Yes, we do.
But yeah, you guys got up there. Yeah, I remember you got us hyped. And that venue, it got thrown off because they had to change it at the last minute.
Right. I was supposed to be like second or third coming out, but they kept pushing me back because like Keith Washington finally had showed up, and then I'll Be Sure, and I was gonna give the crowd a little bit of energy because my music, gives you energy. Sometimes you want to dance when you hear my music. So,
right. So you came on after. Yeah, you were the last act.
Yeah, I was the last act because they kept pushing me back. I was supposed to be like act 2 or 3 because I was on the flyer with I'll Be Sure in them. So I was supposed to be 2 or 3.
Yeah.
They ended up pushing me back. And then
that's something. That's something you can always treasure, though. Yeah. But I want to let everybody hear a little bit of this track, Tough. Like I said, I'm only going to play a short bit of it. But let's see if I can get it started.
My life going crazy every motherfucking day, so a nigga had to go get drunk. A nigga like job, I call, I can, but a nigga ain't never give up. For the hood, so a nigga had to go super strong every motherfucking goddamn day. My pocket with it, a nigga jump right in the streets and I made me some plays. Nigga, I'm tough. 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 Nigga, I'm tough.
Yeah, that song right there, that when you hear that, you be ready to go.
I know that's right. I like that, man. I love it. Yeah, when you talk about going to get drunk.
So the chorus, what I said was my life going crazy every motherfucking day, so a nigga had to go get drunk. Sometimes that's how you feel.
That's
like
true. I know. That's the truth. Yeah, I like that track. I like now. Which one are you pushing more? Are you pushing tough, or you're pushing love my swag more?
Uh,
Fuck with my swag.
Fuck with my swag. I'm pushing that right now because that just released, and then I'm gonna be releasing Tough, the music video here in probably this year. So then I'll be pushing that one as well. So that'll be on YouTube too. So for all
Yeah.
my supporters and fans and stuff like that, definitely be, subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to Juan Cook's YouTube channel, man. Make sure y'all tune in.
Hey, we definitely appreciate that. Yeah, I want you to definitely put all that out there. But I just got a question before I go to the next question. Do you think it's better to push one song at a time? Do you think that's been helpful for you, that you push one song at a time?
I think it's been real helpful for me. What I used to do is drop like albums of songs, like, you know what I'm saying, like 10, 15 songs on one album, and then I really didn't get the response I was getting after dropping all these good tracks, you know what I'm saying? So that's like wasting material, you know what I'm saying? That's wasted material.
Yeah.
So now I just drop single. If you don't like that single, I drop another single. If this single don't blow, I drop another single. I just, just singles.
Yeah.
And you can have a whole album, but you only dropping one single at a time because you're not trying to give away all your material all at once, because that didn't really do good for me when I did that. Was dropping 10 songs.
Right. So how long do you give a track? How long do you give a track to say, oh, they feeling this shit, or I better go ahead and drop another? And you give it 3 months, 6 months, a year?
I've been giving it with my new release. I was gonna do about 3 months, two to 3 months, and then if they feeling that one, we leave that one up. Give them 2-3 months, see if they're gonna jump on that. They don't like that one, drop the next single, give it 2 to 3 months. They don't like that one, give it 2 to 3 months. One of them you're gonna jump on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not just about to give you 15 songs and then you don't even go grab the whole album. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that is absolutely right. So everybody's home now because of this coronavirus thing that's taking over. It's not a thing, it's a disease. It's taking over the world. And people are laid off from work. I mean, it's so sad. And people don't know where the next meal is coming from, or how they're gonna pay their rent. And so I'd like to know from you, your aspect as a musician. What do you think it's doing to the music industry?
Well, it's destroying the music industry because, digitally wise, since we in the coronavirus, you still can go play a song over and over. Like you still can go play me on YouTube, so it's not destroying that, or Spotify, or anything like that. But show wise, these artists get paid $50,000. Beyonce and people like that, they get paid all these, just large amount for shows. Show money is one of the biggest that you get paid from. It shows, including like let's say commercial deals, Pepsi or something like that. So if you're not doing shows, if the coronavirus is stopping your show money, then you don't really got no show money going on. So I think that the music industry is hurting right now because of all that. So I don't know what they're gonna do after like 7-8 months of not receiving no show money. A lot of shows have been canceled, and that's sad. Even in Las Vegas, the MGM's been canceled, and I know they make billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Hello?
Exactly. Yeah. So those shows are gonna, people that, because you don't really make it to do off of your music because of all the ways you can get it now.
Right.
So definitely it's sad. It's sad. So we getting ready to wrap it up. Getting ready to wrap up. So talk to us about all of your social media platforms where we and all of that.
Okay. So y'all can look me up on YouTube. I'm under the Only 3081. That's my new YouTube channel. Y'all can go watch my new video called "Fucking with My Swag" that just released. I got some other videos on there
So
too.
tell us about your social media platforms.
I got Facebook, the Only 3081, my like page. Twitter, the Only 3081. Instagram _ the Only 3081. TikTok, the Only 3081. Snapchat, the Only 3081. Now,
tell us about your social media platforms.
Okay. So basically, you can look me up on the Only 3081 on Facebook, Twitter, the Only 3081, Instagram, the Only 3081, YouTube, the Only 3081, Snapchat, the Only 3081. Instagram is going to be _ the Only 3081. And YouTube, make sure y'all go watch my new video called "Fucking with My Swag" on my new channel, the Only 3081.
All right. So the Only 3081 basically on all.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yeah. My life going crazy every motherfucking day. So a nigga had to go get drunk. A nigga like job, I call, I can. But a nigga ain't never give up. For the hood, so a nigga had to go super strong every motherfucking goddamn day.
All right.
My pocket with it. Nigga jump right in the streets and I made me some plays. Nigga, I'm tough. Nigga, I'm tough. Nigga, I'm tough. Nigga, I'm tough.
Fucking with my swag.
Nigga, I'm tough.
Well, hello, y'all. Can you hear me, Wong? Can you hear me? All right. Well, I don't know if Wong can hear me, but I'm just going to go ahead and start talking. I actually came on to do a little bit of a segment. If you can hear me, Wong, and you want to interrupt, just pop in. But I came in to do a segment about what we're all doing during this time. Obviously, you know, a lot of us are quarantined. Hopefully, the majority of us are quarantined during the COVID virus. And it's kind of fortunate for us in a way that we've already been intertwined with social media for so long.
So are you there, Mimi?
Because I am. Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hey. Oh.
Yeah. I'm just saying we're so fortunate. We're so fortunate now that that we're already really integrated with the social media because we're really used to doing a lot of our business, a lot of our you know, social activities, talking, you know, sending pictures, you know, connecting with family, everything like that over our social media is already, you know, many years ago it wasn't like that. Like you really went out and you know, we're around people all the time. Now you don't necessarily have to be in order to get things done. So it's kind of fortunate in a way that we're already integrated into that system. So we're all at home, you know, looking at social media, spending time with families. I was looking at some stuff today. You know, people are making quizzes, bingo games online. They're doing interactive stuff. A lot of the things we've been doing around here is playing card games. You know, playing video games together, and of course, you see the kids out and around outside playing, which they haven't been doing. A lot of kids stay indoors a lot nowadays, so it's kind of different that they're out playing. Hopefully, they're not playing in big groups of children, but you know, do get them outside because obviously it's good for you to have fresh air during this time. Some of the things that I was thinking about. What did I do with my notes? Let's see. So some of the things I was thinking about, or some of the things that I've been doing at home as I've been writing. I know that some of you probably know for a while I've been working on a book. I've actually been able to find time to work on that. I am going to get ready to do a couple of crafts. I'm going to build some little vegetable bins to grow stuff outside. You know, if you have a big house with a yard, you can grow your stuff outside. But what if you live in the inner city or you live in an apartment, then where do you grow that stuff? So I'm going to build some wooden containers to grow those things in. In addition to that, learning some new recipes, cooking a lot. I don't know if any of you guys are eating out right now. I in particular am not eating out right now, just because, you know, I would like to know more about this virus before I go and purchase food from anywhere. But that means there's a lot of cooking going on. So there's new recipes, and, you know, there could be some kitchen fun. Bring the kids inside the kitchen with you and teach them a few things that grandmother taught you, maybe like how to make bread, or, you know, family recipes or stuff like that. Hey, Wong. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi. I already started rambling. How are you doing today?
No, I've been behind the scenes. I've been hearing you. So Mimi's segment was popping Las Vegas. We sort of had to put it on hold, but we put our heads together and said there's still stuff that she could talk about at these times. So that's what we're doing. Go ahead, Mimi.
Yeah. So like I was saying, you know, we don't have a lot of time to spend with our kids these days, you know, teaching them stuff that maybe your grandmother or your mother taught you when you were young, because everybody is working. Sometimes we've got a 2-parent household. Those people are both working. The kids are going to school. They're coming home. So this would be a great time for you to spend time, you know, teaching them those family recipes, teaching the kids how to make bread. There's a lot of kids that don't really know how to cook or bake nowadays. So this is a good time for that. Also, how about prepare for your new career in bartending? So you're at home by yourself, maybe with a partner, or with a family member, and you've always wanted to be a bartender, but you never really did it. So get out your mixology book, go on the internet, look for some recipes, start making the drinks. The great thing about that is you have to drink all the mistakes, so you'll have a lot of fun doing it. How about, it's springtime right now. Yesterday was the first day of spring, right? Happy springtime to everybody. So springtime is your deep cleaning time. So if you haven't had a chance to get down and dirty with your house and clean all the corners up and all that stuff, this is the best time to do it right now. You definitely want to be bleaching your house, not only doing a huge overhaul, like a spring cleaning with bleach, but you want to make sure that you're continuing to wipe, you know, doorknobs, light switches, your cell phone, things that people are using repeatedly. Here's another thing. Because I work with music, how about we teach the kids a little bit about music history? If your kids are, nobody's kids are in school, so I'm sure there's things in school that they're not learning. Music history is a great one. You know, teach them about some of the old greats, you know, and play them the music so they can know it and they understand the history of music as it's evolved over time. Oh, have a dance off. I may do that this week on TikTok. You might see me on TikTok this week. I see a lot of people on TikTok. I might just get up there and do some stuff on there. We'll see what happens. But I see a lot of the kids are doing it. I know my son and his girlfriend are having dance offs at the house. So this is you know, it's ironic that we're always so busy. We're running nonstop in this world, and all of a sudden, boom, we're at a stop. So all the things that you couldn't do with your family anymore, all the time that you didn't have, you've got it. So don't waste it now. Let's use it preciously. This is the time. This is not the time to sit back and not be productive. This is the time to be productive. Like if you have a business and you're not working in your business right now because it's been shut down, it's not an essential business, this might be the time for you to, this is actually the perfect time for you to start a new business online. Online businesses are still working, most of them. So this is a good time for you. If your business was closed down, it's not essential. Start the brainstorming process. Start figuring out what can you do online to make money, and maybe switch it up a little bit. So here's the other thing we don't do very often. Pick up the phone and call somebody. We're texting or FaceTime, even better, or video chat. This is the time everybody's sitting at home. And, we're all a little, I'm sure we're all a little stressed. We're all a little, upset. We're unsure. So this is the time to have all those conversations, maybe with people that you haven't talked to for a long time, or, family members that you're in a disagreement with or something. This is the time to clear all that up. So phone calls, definitely. FaceTime, definitely. Writing, journaling. I mean, I would definitely keep track of this. This is a historical time for us. This is something different that none of us have really gone through before. So this is a time to really keep notes on what you're doing at home. And I'm sure there's going to be tons of other ideas. There's so much stuff going across the internet right now. And, but definitely for you business people out there, if your business is shut down right now and you are not making money, there is money to be made online. Now, I know people are getting laid off and people aren't working and stuff, but they're still going to need some essential items. So start thinking about what it is that you can make, something that you can offer as a service to people to, help them, and in turn make a monetary business for yourself as well. So those are my suggestions for the day. I love have you seen these challenges? The 10 push-up challenge, the 20 push-up challenge, the weed smoking challenge. You seen all those, Wong?
Yeah. I've seen all, and it's interesting that you would bring up the journal. People are journaling now, especially journal. You talk about things that are on your mind, and it sort of helps you get through a moment. Writing it down.
I mean, we're all in this together, and we're all maybe separated and stuck in our own little units, but we're surrounded by the same people every day. So, we're not really used to that as a society. We run around, we do different things all the time. We're not used to always being around our kids, always being around our husband, our wife, our significant other. So this is the time to really make sure that you're setting some time aside for yourself, to journal, to meditate, to do some yoga, whatever makes you kind of calm down and bring you back into your center. If that's, going for a run, whatever that is, make sure that you're really taking the time out for yourself right now, and that your spouse is, or your significant other, or your boyfriend, whatever, and that your kids are also getting time to themselves. Because remember, they're just little bundles of energy, and they're used to being at school and running it off, and now they're at home. Mom and dad are there. They don't know what to do. So maybe they need to be journaling or doing lots of art projects. Art projects are really good for the kids.
Absolutely. So is there any is there anything else you Mimi?
The only thing I really want to share is, when this thing first started out, we're learning more and more about it as we go along. And I had mentioned, that your immunity is maybe not necessarily going to keep you from getting this, but it might keep you from getting very, very sick. So boosting your immunity right now is super important. So if you haven't seen my Instagram, it's Mimi Life Entertainment. Go on there. In my story, I've got 5 essential items that you should be taking, natural items that you can get in the grocery store, or you pick up some, at one of the health food stores, or the world market, and start taking those items: zinc, vitamin D, things like that. Things are going to help boost your immune system. That's really the only other thing I really wanted to mention, other than, a few fun things for us to do at home to keep ourselves entertain. Definitely work on those projects. I mean, there's probably a backlog of things you haven't gotten done this year, right? You haven't cleaned out the shed. You haven't, cleaned out your closet in a while. You haven't donated any toys from the kids. Let's get all that stuff done. We got the time to do it right now.
Yeah, I was out. I was out blowing leaves and everything. So it gives you
Doing some yard
something
work
to
then.
do. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, Mimi, thank you so much for joining us. I mean, we'll get back at what's popping segment sooner or later, but right now, this coronavirus and what it's doing to our community is what we're going to be talking about in this segment. We don't want to places to go and so forth when people so thank you so much for the segment. Our guest today was 3081. Our guest today was 3081, and he did his thing old time. So we're about to close now. Thanks everybody for tuning in to the Cuts Communications Network. This is the Wong Channel. I'm here with Mimi Life Entertainment, and we'll see you the next time.
Yeah. My life going crazy every motherfucking day. So a nigga had to go get drunk. A nigga like job, I call, I can. But a nigga ain't never give up. For the hood, so a nigga had to go super strong every motherfucking goddamn day. Yeah. My pocket was empty. A nigga jump right in the streets and I made me some plays. Nigga, I'm tough. 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 Nigga, I'm tough.